Gotham. A city shrouded in darkness, drowning in its own decay. This is where we meet Arthur Fleck, a man teetering on the edge of sanity. A failed comedian, disregarded by society, he carries the weight of a world that seems determined to crush him. His story is not one of heroism but of tragedy, a descent into the abyss. This is the chronicle of how a broken man becomes the Joker. Arthur exists in the grimy underbelly of Gotham. He lives with his frail mother, caring for her in their dilapidated apartment. He works as a clown, a cruel irony given his life's trajectory. His only solace is his stand-up comedy aspirations, a dream constantly met with ridicule and failure. Arthur's life is a punchline, a cruel joke with no end in sight. Every day he navigates the chaos of Gotham, facing harassment and violence at every turn. His attempts to seek help are met with indifference, and his medication offers little relief. The only escape he finds is in the fantasy of television, dreaming of a life where he is loved and admired. But reality is far harsher, and the laughter he seeks is always at his expense. As he stares into the mirror, the line between Arthur and the Joker blurs, and a new persona emerges, one that will leave an indelible mark on Gotham. Arthur suffers from a neurological condition. Uncontrollable laughter, a manifestation of his pain, further alienates him from a world that doesn't understand. He carries medication, a symbol of his struggle, but even that offers little reprieve. His only connection to the outside world is his social worker, a woman who seems indifferent to his plight. He finds fleeting moments of joy. A single mother, glimpsed on his daily commute, becomes an object of innocent affection. These glimmers of hope, however, are quickly extinguished by the harsh realities of his life. He is beaten, humiliated, and further ostracized. Every interaction chips away at his already fragile psyche. A pivotal moment arrives. On a subway train, dressed in his clown attire, Arthur is brutally attacked by three Wall Street types. This act of violence, witnessed by indifferent passengers, becomes a catalyst. Arthur, pushed to the brink, retaliates, killing his attackers. This act of violence is not one of heroism, it is the snapping of a mind stretched beyond its limits. The line between sanity and madness blurs. Arthur, covered in the blood of his tormentors, feels a strange sense of liberation. He dances, a macabre waltz, celebrating his newfound freedom. The Joker is beginning to emerge. Section 4. A Society on the Brink. Gotham City, a sprawling urban jungle, is teetering on the edge of complete collapse. The streets are filled with tension, and the air is thick with the scent of impending doom. Arthur's actions ignite a firestorm in Gotham. His transformation into the Joker becomes the spark that lights the fuse of a long-brewing revolution. The city, already a powder keg of social unrest, explodes. The streets are overrun with angry mobs, and the once orderly society descends into chaos. The wealthy elite, symbolized by the men Arthur killed, become targets of the downtrodden masses. Their opulent lifestyles and indifference to the suffering around them make them prime targets for the enraged populace. A revolution, fueled by anger and desperation, sweeps through the streets. The people, feeling unheard and unseen for too long, finally find their voice in the chaos. Arthur, initially horrified by the chaos he unleashed, begins to embrace his role as an accidental icon. He sees the power he holds over the masses and starts to revel in it. His face, painted in the grotesque grin of the Joker, becomes a symbol of anarchy. The city is plastered with his image, a constant reminder of the chaos he represents. He is no longer the invisible man, the forgotten soul. Arthur Fleck, the man who once felt insignificant, now stands at the center of a movement. He's a force of nature, a harbinger of chaos. The Joker leads the charge, his every move inciting further unrest and destruction, and he revels in it. The laughter that once masked his pain now echoes through the streets, a chilling anthem of the anarchy he has come to embody. Section 5. Gotham's Reckoning. Gotham, a city perpetually shrouded in darkness, both literally and metaphorically, is about to witness a reckoning like never before. The climax of this tale unfolds on the set of a late-night talk show, a seemingly innocuous setting that will soon become the stage for chaos. Arthur, invited as a guest, appears in full Joker regalia. His transformation is complete, and he steps into the spotlight, ready to reveal his true self to the world. The interview, initially intended to mock his failed comedy career, quickly spirals out of control. What was meant to be a harmless joke becomes a platform for Arthur's descent into madness. He confesses to the murders, his voice filled with a chilling calmness. He justifies his actions as a response to a world that has consistently ignored and belittled the suffering of the downtrodden. The studio audience, initially amused by his antics, watches in growing horror as Arthur pulls out a gun. The atmosphere shifts from lighthearted to terrifying in an instant. In a final, desperate cry for attention, Arthur executes the talk show host on live television. This act of violence seals his transformation into the Joker, a symbol of chaos and anarchy. He is quickly apprehended by the police, but the damage is done. His legacy, a twisted reflection of Gotham's own darkness, is cemented in the annals of the city's history. As he looks out from the police car, he sees Gotham not as a city of hope, but as a mirror of its own ugliness and indifference. He has shown Gotham its true face, and it is a face that will haunt the city forever. Section 6. Dive deeper into the madness. The Joker's story is a cautionary tale, a descent into madness fueled by societal neglect and personal demons. It is a stark reminder of the consequences of ignoring the plight of the vulnerable, of the potential for chaos that lurks beneath the surface of even the most civilized societies. Want to delve deeper into the madness? Explore more analysis, behind-the-scenes insights, and fan theories on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more explorations into the dark side of cinema.